because this is my attempt trying to help the neurodivergent community. I'm gonna try and one shot it completely without ever taking breaks. So it's gonna take like 5 minutes. And yes, I've got a cold. So I think people with neurodivergent disorders don't know how to study. Maybe if you have ADHD, maybe if you have autism, and overall, I think people have no idea how to study. It's mostly ego, and they just don't know how to use science when it comes to studying, right? And I want to change that. The way I decided to change it is, first of all, research, heavy research. I did neuroscience research, I did cognitive psychology research, and I did overall research on what people are bothered by in the community. So I started with just helping in the tiniest way that I could. I started with a field specific AI tutor. I'm down to share my documents if anybody wants them. They're already on my website. But let me run through the website right now. The point is, it's a neurodivergent AI studying app. It helps you from scratch. It's $9. This is the TLDR. All right. So first thing is my landing page. I think it's really pretty. I really spent a lot of time on this, and it wasn't. If anybody's gonna say it's like vibe coded, some elements are, yes, vibe coded. If I'm gonna be honest, but most of the ideas that I had are authentic. I just wasn't the best at implementing them because I've been a developer for a year and a half or maybe 2 years. Uh, there's almost all of these. I'm gonna get into them into the app, but I don't mind getting into them for now. Okay. So TLDR with the AI chat with your book, you get a very deep and specific AI chat, right? It's configured differently based on the field that you're studying. I don't mind showing you the docs actually. I would love to do that. Okay, this is medicine. This is law. This is comp sci. This is engineering, mathematics, physics, chemistry, bio, psych, business, econ, history, philosophy, literature. Come on, bro. Like I'm deep in this. Okay. And there's spaced repetition for flashcards and for reviewing your material overall, and you being able to track stats. The reason why I made it the way it is right now is because I really care about how you feel when you use the app, right? And I want you to have accurate information. I don't want you to just think, oh, this guy's just using another wrapper. He's just shit at what he's doing. No, fuck that. I'm not that type of person. I really care about adding value to the things that I'm gonna do, and I want to be great one day. I want to be one of the greats, and the way to do that is with your help. You're gonna use the app, you're gonna tell me it's just shit, I don't like this. I would prefer for you to give me more constructive criticism if you do try the app, but otherwise we can keep going. I have a knowledge graph and app calibration dashboard. When it comes to your stats, you can see chapter by chapter how you're doing. The app quizzes you and the app primes you, which is a very famous science-based method for starting how to learn. Okay. They're pretty good overall. I would say they're one of the most scientifically proven docs out there. Okay. These are the features. I didn't really give you the docs yet. This is the research itself for every single feature, just so you know how much I care about this app. All right. So let's get into it. There's stuff like visualizers and chat, just so you can call it and you can tinker with it. You can play with it and use different values and whatnot. Okay. There's comp sci, and then there's physics, and then there's way more, of course. Okay. And this is the science behind it. Here's the research. Look. Okay. I'm referencing it again because I want people to look at it. I want people to take a look and be like, yes, this is beautiful. I love this. You know. And I'm pretty passionate about it. I can't lie. It's like a passion project. All right. This is what your dashboard's gonna look like. Wait. And this is everything just broken down because if people don't want to look at the app itself, I'm repeating it again because I honestly keep in mind that maybe you won't enjoy seeing it the first time. Maybe you're gonna like to see it the second time. Okay. So moving on, this is my story. I don't want to get into my story because I'm gonna get a bit emotional. But moving on, this is my pricing. All right. $9 per month for my first 100 users. That is never going to change. That is so fair in my eyes because people are like, you should drop it to 4, you should drop it to 5, you should even up it up to like whatever. Okay. I want it to be accessible and I want to be barely profitable. The reasons why I'm doing both is because personally I have dreams, right? And I'm not profiting by that much. I'm profiting by a shy bit under 10%. Okay. And it's because I really want to get this product out there and I really want people to have access to it. $9 per month is really not that much when you think about it. It's just like one soft drink or one energy drink. And it's kind of messed up to me that you just don't want to pay that on your education, but you would prefer to pay on other things, right? And the annual plan is $7.5 per month. Come on, I'm dying here, bro. Please. Okay. and I'm gonna log into my account. Wait, so I can show you the dashboard. Cute loading thingy. I was really happy building that. Okay, and moving on, there's stuff like books, flashcards, or do today. Okay, this stuff shows you what you have to do today, all your flashcards combined when they come to the books. Okay, and all the books you have here. It is book based, PDF first, not AI chat first, so you can be able to track it better. And you track chapter by chapter. You can prepare a study plan just based on the book. Of course, if you're passionate about a project, the onboarding experience will help you with everything. You're going to be able to learn everything from scratch, and I want to help so much with that. If I'm going to be honest, I care a lot. My bad for the stutter. I care a lot, and I mean a lot, about people being able to be offered free education. And honestly, I think at some point I want to contribute to open source education as much as I can. It's just not what I can do right now because of my financial situation. But otherwise, no, I'm contributing to research. I want to do math personally because I really love math. If you can see, I'm studying clean code for my app. I'm studying topology because I like math. Mathematics for machine learning. I actually finished this book, and how to prove it. I also finished it. I was trying it in the app. Okay, this is your stats page. You can see chapter by chapter what's going on, and whether you quiz yourself or not. You can see me. I didn't quiz it. It shows that I read it, but I didn't completely quiz it. Okay, or quiz history, see study time, reviews, sessions. This is the stuff I set for myself. And you can set exam deadlines or stuff of this sort. Okay, and you can open shit like PDFs, websites, YouTube videos, so many accessible features, but I still want to make your experience even better. So I added other things. Now, the part that makes this neurodivergent supporting is the preferences. All right, this is my friend, by the way. I fuck with him very heavy. uh, how you learn best is so important to me because it changes how my AI performs, right? And for example, if you said, yes, my working memory is not that good, or my reading fluency is not that good, or I have a need for structure, I'm very anxious around learning, writing is very, very easy to me, focus and attention span. It takes more time to understand you here. The focus and attention span is diverted towards you, like the app will be trying to keep you hooked at all times, right? There's so many different things I thought about while I was making this. Of course, there's the accessibility or just changing up the AI's tone, and the stuff isn't really that impressive. And there's just with learning science like tips if you ever need them, they're right there for you. And this is my current usage. This is everything that's right there, and this is my storage, the stuff that I'm allowed to store. All right, and there's notifications if you need them, and of course there's the onboarding experience and subscriptions and whatnot. This is my dashboard. You guys won't see this. And then there's the referral feature. If you refer anyone to the app, you guys get the chance of 25 bonus prompts on the free tier, which I think is pretty generous. I think more people should be able to study together. And then there's the stuff like the AI survey and the bug report. If you find a bug, I reward you. If you take a survey and you do well, if you take a survey and uh, you just tell me your opinion and you talk to me about the app very honestly, I will give you credits right ahead because I personally want to help this so much. And there's so much more to the app, but let me get into it, into the like as much as I can, as fast as I can into some stuff. This is Clean Code, for example, the book that I was studying. It studies your energy level, and when you open the PDF, there's a Pomodoro timer. And for people who to get distracted when there's a Pomodoro timer, you can just dump stuff here, which I think is very lovely. I would have preferred that if I couldn't, have it on my app. All right, and there's stuff like do not disturb mode or practicing just the Pomodoro timer from outside if you don't want a full screen. There's so many other features, right? And there's generating flashcards by chapter. Of course, there's a flashcard review thingy, and of course, there's an algorithm for it. But yeah, this is as contained as I can make it be. All right. And then there's cramming. You can cram with the AI. You can get worked examples for the questions that you're studying. There's really everything that I thought of, I just put into the app. There's stuff like white noise and brown noise right over here. It's gonna be a bit loud. Uh, so that's it. This is as deep as I can go for now. But if I move a few pages, it's gonna quiz me. If you move back a few pages, it's also gonna quiz me, and then I'm gonna get in my stats page. Let me show you my stats page. And then there's this. If you get confused on anything in the book, please let the AI know because it's gonna help you understand it better next time you open the book. And what felt solid is gonna be also reviewed. Okay. One sec. Let me move on to the next part. There's this cute knowledge map, but I think I still need a little bit of work in it. Look, it's very nice. It's pulled by the chapters in your books. All right, and then there's the stats page. You guys have seen it. So yeah, this is almost everything I can talk about in my app for now, but I think you guys would really like it, and I think you guys should give it a shot. Even if the price is too high for you, just give it a shot. If you like it, maybe you're gonna pay for it. If you don't like it, the free tier is as generous as it gets from my side because I am bootstrapped. Thank you.